Daily. What's happening, everybody? Welcome to another episode of American Truck Simulator Home Daily. Yes, thank you. Y'all don't know I like the clap. It makes me feel like I'm special. Alright, so what's been going on? Not too much. But this will be a special episode of Home Daily. Because, well, I'm starting on a Tuesday, which is a little bit different. And also, I'm legit going to be trying a new lease. And y'all will be experiencing it with me. And I'll let you know at the end if I'm going to keep with it or not. Because I've never tried this lease. I talked to them over the weekend. They said whenever I'm ready, just come on over. Log in. Because they gave me the credentials and everything to get on their board and everything. So we're going to try that today, see how it goes. And where, I'm sure you're probably wondering what lease is this one. It's actually a lease with Gallon. As soon as I found where they're at. Oh, yeah, down there. Yep, Gallon. Which is funny. I lived here all these years, and I've only been here maybe a handful of times. So, that's the lease we're going to be doing. And I'm going to try their local lease. Because, hang on one second, I got the paper right here. Because their local lease, I think for me, let me see, I wrote it down somewhere. I think it's 100,000 a week. That's what I'm trying to get for the local lease. So, but with them, it can be multiple drops like Bellflower, and they have a thing where they try and get their delivery times either between 8 and 10 and 5 and 7. Now you don't have to hold to that, but that's one of their things. Then everything else pretty much the same, 10 hours off consecutively. And they ain't like, I gotta check, I forgot. I think, so it's, yes, 10 consecutively, but with the rules that they did a few years ago, now you can do like the 2-8 split or the 8 and 3 split. No, the 8 and 7 split. I'm horrible with math. But yeah, the 2 and 8 and the 3 and 7. So, but it's still 10 altogether throughout the day. So, and like some of the leases on Lease too, where it can be like 10 and you can take 2 here. Like, it's more, it has to equal 10 altogether, not so much the straight through like it was at one point and like it is like that. I'm ranting now. That's not the important part. So let's see what we got. So because one of my trucks, the one I was using beforehand, the Western Star, is getting some service done. So it should be done today. I'm going to call throughout the video maybe. So I have the option of either using one of their company trucks or just jumping in another one of mine and going down there and pick it up. So I think I'm going to start with seeing what they have to offer for a full contract, one of their company trucks. So let's see. Oh, they got one going to Ogden, Utah. Ooh, and that's really good. That'll do like, cause see, I want to do local, but this will legit knock it out, like one up and back. Hold on. Well, they have sister companies. I was about to say I gotta see who I can get from Ogden, but that's a really good one. That's nice. What else do they have? Selena. They got a lot going on. Selena. Well, I hope they're local. They said they did local runs. Maybe they do a lot more. Excuse me. Live loads for local. Oh, yeah, here's a local. That is a horrible jump. Oh, my goodness. $7,000 going to Barstow. Whereas, what was it? Is it still the one in Ogden? Like that, I'm really looking hard at. But see, here's the thing. If I do that, then I gotta hope to get another company truck out there and get back home. Or I could just jump to my own truck, but then I have to see if they have that available. You know what? Give me one moment. I'm gonna go do something. Go to the garage. Set up some stuff. Fire up a truck. Get it warmed up. Make sure it's all good to go. And then I'm going to check the board and see if they have the exact same Ethan load going to Ogden in Utah. Because that would work really well. Because I could take this one, the Selena, but it's 30 grand less, I think. Well, about 20 grand less. And I mean, I could take this little Barstow, which if I do that, and that would get me in the time range for delivering. So, and as far as like that's the ideal times to try and get deliveries. What was it? Like early morning ones, so you get 1, 8, and 10, and then the afternoon ones. What is it? 5 to 7. Yeah, 5 to 7. So that way you get your 2 and you for the day. You're not pressed and stuff like that for local. Over the road, which is what this would be considered, doesn't really matter. You just get there when you get it delivered. So, but I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna check on my garage. I mean, I'm at LA, so I'm just walk over, see which trucks A has the most fuel right now, B which one is not really in need of maintenance, and C see which one has the lowest mileage. Because, like I said, the Western Star is in the shop, so I might as well switch to one if I'm a switch to one that has not as much mileage. Because I know my original truck, number 1212, it's sitting there, but I know that has my highest mileage, and just to help it keep kind of young, don't want to push it that hard if I don't have to, and it ain't its time. And I want to say I'm going to be switching into it to begin with already come maybe September. I'd have to check and see. But all right, then let me go ahead and do some stuff and see if we can get this even load going to Ogden, Utah, and get it for a drop and hook rather than a company. Only downside is it's a late delivery, but 2 days, you split it up 7 on each, so I'll get there in plenty of time. So, granted, I hope they can get me in early on Wednesday. Well, 7 to 7, though. Hold on, time out. 11. I don't know. I'll play that by ear, but I'm getting off on a rant. Let me go see what these trucks are doing, my personal trucks, and I'll get back with y'all. Okay, I'm all set up. Jumped in the International Lone Star. I haven't driven this in a long time. She was the best option because she only has 12,000 plus miles, so that's good. Half tank of fuel, so that's good. It won't be too much to fill it up. And I haven't ridden in a long time, so I said, well, out of all the options, because I have this one sitting here, the original, and the Cascadia. And I mean, don't get me wrong, I like the Cascadia. It has a lot less miles, but that's more of like I call the computer trucks. And this one is just more comfortable in my mind. More comfortable to me. Now I have to get used to it after coming from a 10-speed Western Star, and B, a Western Star interior to begin with. But regardless, we'll get it going, we'll get it worked. My saying is around the third load, you get used to a truck. So alright then, let's check the load board. That's the whole point of switching. It's a freight market. Loads. Oh yeah, they still do. Oh, and it pays more when you bring your own truck. Oh, that is so happening. Yes, baby. That is so happening. That worked out really well. Totally unexpected. That's why I love doing these commentaries as I'm doing it, because there's just stuff you can't predict, and you got to go with the flow and make it work. So, alrighty then, that was great. So, let me get this paperwork started, do all that, and get over here and pick it up. good to go. They got it all set up. Everything's good, which is always nice. So I gotta keep in mind I'm in Cali though. Way over here, more cops. Well, one actually flashed his lights, then drove by me and just gave me a look and kept going, which I guess is nice. That's good, but I gotta keep in mind I'm in California, not Montana no more, where I can roll. So there's a trailer right there. Do I got it? Barely. We'll be kissing. There we go. That was smooth. I like that. Since I've done these tanker trailers, so let's see. Rule of thumb, just line up the wheels, and 90% of the time you get it. And I knew I wasn't going to get that when I started because it was a little off on that driver's side. And if you still don't know, a good rule of thumb as a driver, you don't know, get out and look. So let's see, I gotta come over on the driver's side a little bit. So go here, what's that brake? Pull it over a little bit this way, and now it should be pretty good. Let's see, because you can tell when it slides into that kingpin. It slides into that fifth wheel. There we go. There we go. That's what I said. I knew we'd get it. It's alright. Brakes pulled. Get on out here. Do my pre-trip on the lights after I hook it up. So do that. Lights on. There we go. Everything looks good. Plug it in. Check the trailer. It's good. Everything good on that. Cool. Good setup. Jump on inside. Show you all the map. How we're gonna get there. Won't be that long of a video. I'm trying not to be anyway. So, yep, a simple 15 north all the way, I believe. Yep, getting to Salt Lake and right at the end. And as a matter of fact, what I think I might do, because this keeps going 15, 50, 58, turns into 84. No, I don't want that, because you should be able to cut, yeah, I'm about to say, save me a little bit. Because heck, as a matter of fact, I like how they always mess you up. No. I'm trying to make it, because if you can go through here, I want to say you can go through here. But if anything, I'll just do that. Get off there, right all the way down there, and then just go straight shot from there. Yeah, I could cut through all that, but just more work needed, you know. So, alrighty then. So that's good to go. So all I gotta do is update this logbook. Send the email, let them know I'm here. Well, a confirmation, just so I know the trailer's grabbed and whatnot, because they send the email. Quite a few companies do that actually, so do all that. Then once we get going, I'll let you know what's happening for the future, because part of this video is because it's getting in to be that period where not something big's happening, just everyday driving, as you can see. So nothing big, nothing major. I just figured this would be a special video, and it looking to be a good one so far. So, but do that, let you know what's coming up and stuff like that. And then a good portion of it, I'm trying to make like 80% of video, just enjoying the ride, the sounds of the game, stuff like that. So, alright, let me get this logbook going. Alright, logbook's done, paperwork's all in, do this tug test, and we roll. Oh, that's a good start. Okay, there we go. Come on, catch a gear. Good old gallon. I don't know why I say good old gallon. I don't come here that often. Like I said, when I started, it's been quite a while since I've been over in the LA gallon. Actually, any gallons, to be completely honest. Don't go to gallon that often. So I said, well, I'll give this lease a try. I think what made me think I think the load I picked up in one video with Kimzo is a very similar setup. I think that was a Kimzo. So I think there's a similar setup. So slip out here. Let's see. No traffic, hopefully. Well, not too much traffic anyway. You got a truck coming that way and Peterbilt coming that way. So blue car might have a window after that SUV. If that car wasn't moving like a grandma. No offense, grandma. Good. There we go. Oh man, back behind the wheel again. But I can't complain. I was off since Friday last week. Decided to take me a personal day for a few days. I need to take a rest at some point anyway, so put the truck in the shop for service. Got me a flight back home. I was home by Sunday midday, and I've been chilling since this morning, besides yesterday calling Gallon. So, not too much of a rest, but just nice to be away from the wheel for a moment. And stop. There we go. There we go. This break. So what's coming up? As far as this goes, not too much. Like I said, I'll be with this for a while, so the videos here will be spotty here and there. Because like I said, when I do videos, I want it to be something. And not just jumping in, going, hearing me. But speaking of hearing me, I'm going to put the link down to it. I'm starting to get back into my podcast, baby. Yeah, I'm going to get back into doing that, put more attention to that. So I'm going to be getting back into that, which will coincide well with this being just like the normal stuff, loads here and there. So instead of this one, I'll be putting more energy into that channel, Words with the X. I'll have a link in the description. So I think I made a video one time about checking out the sister page. So check that one out if y'all just love hearing the sultry sound of my voice. And that's about all really big that's going to be happening as far as coming up, as far as computer-wise. I'm so excited when this month is over and it gets to be March. I'm going to be getting away for a while, getting to take out my camper, get away for a weekend, maybe a little bit more, and just have a good old time. So that I'm definitely looking forward to, and you best believe there'll be a podcast about it. You best believe there'll be a podcast about that, and I'm going to just tell you now, if you haven't heard my podcast yet, let me slow down, I'm in Cali. Listen to them, because the energy in that is a lot more. See, when I do commentary on here, you still got to be focused on the road, driving, doing all that. So I don't get into it as much as I can like I do with my podcast, where it's legit, all I'm doing is talking. I don't have to be worried about timing, road, traffic, this and that, you know. When I'm doing my podcast, it's strictly, it's writing for me is freeing, and podcasting is pretty much close to the same thing, because I write out the scripts and then I just read from them most times. So it's the same thing pretty much. It's just very freeing. So if you haven't checked that out yet, give that a listen. I just put out one today. When it'll be uploaded, this video, I'm not entirely sure. I'm going to try and get this one, push the production department to push it in today, so it'll be at the same time, both that and that are uploaded. But I don't like putting that much work on people, you know. So, but when it is uploaded, there'll be a link to the podcast that was put out today. Y'all can check that out. And like I said, coming up in March is, like I said a while ago, a few miles back, my birthday trip in the camper. So that's coming up. And other than that, just every day, you know. I mean, I think I said this one time before. This, yes, it's a game. Don't disregard that. But in reality, since I try and simulate it as much, there will be times where there's nothing special going on, just every day running like this. Now, granted, that's why I recorded today, because it is a little different, not the same, but it's still just kind of like the everyday, like making the money, doing that. So that's why it gets to be a little lag in videos sometimes, and that's the other reason I'm trying to get my podcast up and going and running hard again, because that there doesn't have to be something special, because every one is different, special, inspiring, like a lot of the ones I try and do. And just a lot more can be done with that, and it doesn't have to be something so much you have to not so much look for fueling to make it enthralling content, but it's just a lot easier. That's partially why I haven't done it in so long, because it's just so easy. But this is a little bit more challenging to think of what the video idea will be about and what's happening, not to mention is the truck ready and stuff like that, you know. And I hate coming through Cali sometimes. Well, I say that in a lot of videos. But no, so that's all that's going to be going on with that. And I think, because I don't know when I'm going to stop today, I'm going to get fuel at some point. You already know that's going to happen. So I think once I get fuel, I think once we get close to the drop, because I want to say 9 out of 10, because I want to say it's not due until 2. Yeah, so I'll be doing some morning driving. I think tomorrow I'm going to just do a trending thing. I think it's called X Trend. It's still new. It's still a work in process, like what the title will be called for that little teeny bit of segment within this and the podcast. That is pretty much the only universal link between the two besides the sound of my lovely voice. But no, so I'm going to do another X Trending when we get close to the drop, and then from there, drop, and that'll be done. That's the other thing I'm going to tell you what my thoughts was on this lease. And so far, don't want to go that high. So far, it's looking to be pretty good. Like I said, I was trying to do a local, but this load is just too good to ignore, and that's why I'm glad I jumped into a truck, because I was all ready to get into their company trucks, use them automatic, lack of better word, go-karts, if you will, and do that to get the money in. But I'm like, well, you have a truck, you have 3 trucks sitting over here in LA, you can grab them, because if I had to bring one over, then that's the whole day gone. So that's why I always keep 3 in LA, just in case I want to jump into them. There we go. Sorry, I was looking at something. So that's the point on that. So that's why I said tomorrow I'll do the X Trending and do all that when we're getting closer to the drop. Other than that, it'll just be a lot of scenic viewing, which sadly won't even be that much. I think I'm actually going to cut it out once we get on 5 here. California, there's not much scenic viewing. I mean, I'll record a little bit, maybe once we get on 10 or maybe even 15, but it's not that much. Utah is not even that much. In my mind, scenic viewing, like lush green, like Wyoming. Wyoming is my favorite. Montana's nice too. So that type of scenic viewing. But not too much is in Cali, because they're so industrial and traffic and smog and all of that. So, the fun, lights, and getting on 5. So, alrighty then. Well, like I said, I will holler at y'all. Maybe we'll not get fuel, maybe not. And if not, definitely tomorrow morning. Like I said, do an X Trend and see what's happening for today. Alright, we about halfway through. I think 7-8 hours left. Yeah, 7, so pretty much call it 8. Little behind. That traffic back there screwed up my time. So I was trying to stop by now. I was trying to stop to get fuel by 2. But you see it's 3:38, and I'd have to stop at 4 anyway because the 8-hour thing. So I'm gonna stop now, get fuel. I might take a 2 hours here. Debating. Good. Debating, because I can sit here for 2 hours. You don't have to get 8 hours of sleep. I'm debating. We'll see. Depends on how this truck stop is on the inside, stuff like that. So if it is, hey, that's why I'll do it. I'll just stay here. I would like to get a little bit farther into Utah, because I don't even think I'm in Utah yet. Alexa, stop. So let's see. Can't get in here. There we go. I just want to, because I want to say I'm still in Cali. Yes, Cali's long. It takes a while to get out. If you've never done this, it does. So let's see where I'm at right now. Oh no, I'm from Nevada. Okay, well I'm not in. I forgot you get that little snippet of Nevada, then you're in Utah. So I can get another, because I want to say to get to my shop and my garage in Las Vegas won't take that long. If I was to go here, because I love this truck stop, it's awesome. Yeah, I guess I'll stop there. I'll take a 2 hour here, then roll up here. So, it'll be tight, but that's what's happened. So I guess I'll stop here for the day after I get fuel. Stop here for the day, fuel up. Then, like I said, well, no, back that up. Not here, run up to Vegas as you just saw. Stop there because I can make it to my garage, get a shower, which I showered before I left. But I'm sorry, I love a hot shower. I take advantage of them anytime I can. So I'm going to do that when I get to my garage in Vegas. Then just keep booking it tomorrow. Head over to Ogden. I'm going to have to be booking it because 7 hours is right in that playtime and stuff like that. If you're a driver, you understand. So, but no, so that's what's going to happen. So let me get fuel. Head over to Vegas, stop there, and turn this truck off. There we go. And that. So, yep, get fuel, stop over in Vegas, sleep there for the night, and like I said, start up tomorrow, and when we're close to the drop, I'll do me another. There we go. Another trending, just seeing what's going on, happening for the day. Please be under 4 digits. Please be. It ain't gonna be under 4 digits. Not that bad though. 10:45. So right on the brink, which is good. That's why I was trying to get it at half a tank, but I wanted to get on the highway first, get going before stopping for fuel. Now to be fair, I should have just fueled up at the garage, but I wanted to grab the load first, make sure it's locked in, good to go, got it. And then get rolling, and I wasn't backtracking to the garage from Gallon in LA. That was just a waste of time, fuel, and money, if you ask me. So, alright then, let me do the paperwork for this fuel and get over to Vegas. Okay, I'm going to get over to the garage. I'm going to fudge the logbook a little bit because I'd rather just be able to do 8 hours off-duty sleep rather than the full 10. So, according to my logbook, I didn't leave the truck stop back there till 6. But hey, that's the fun of manual logs. something you really can't do with ELDs unless you own the entire setup. So, get over here, chill on out. I might not take a shower because I literally just did, and before I left today, and granted, yeah, I love a hot shower. This I'd still have to pay for the water bill for this one, so I'm just gonna be like, well, you don't need it, save the money, there you go. But on the plus side, I can chill, relax, 9 out of 10. Well, see, that's the downside about, well, not downsides, but my garages are just pretty much garages, TV, couch. So when it comes time to sleep, I'll still be in the truck. But hey, I'm off duty, as I could tell you, all duty altogether. I'm gonna just count it as sleeper berth. But I don't have to stay in this truck the entire time. I'm gonna watch some TV. Catch a gear, dang it. Watch some TV, chill on out, catch up on some stuff, and get started tomorrow. When we get up here, I'll let you know what time I'm gonna roll tomorrow morning. Probably, because it's 7 hours ago. I'll just slip through, park in the garage. Normally I would park on the outside, but today I'll just slide through. Slide on through and park for the night inside and just swing on out in the morning. Right about there. There we go. A little bit more. A little bit more. There we go. There we go. Do like that. Yeah. So let's see. We've got. That's not what I wanted. We've got 7 hours to go. So 7 hours. I'm just thinking most of it's highway, so that's good. Stay moving most likely. So 7 hours, and it's due, I want to say 2. Yeah, so I'll probably start around 6. Yeah. Yeah, so that'll put me there around 1. So I'll probably start at 5. I'll start at 5 tomorrow. Give myself a little buffer room and drop this trailer and see what they got coming back. As a matter of fact, now that I think about them, I might ask them for an empty, because I'll just go ahead and tell you what I think about the lease right now. I think it's pretty good for as far as an over the road. Might make another video for the local, but as far as over the road, I mean, like I said, my minimum for this week, for this lease rather, is 100,000. This will bring in 70. If I can get another one through them back, heck, I could be back late Thursday, early Friday morning, and that'd be perfect, So I got nothing bad with this. I mean, granted, it's first day, you never really know until you've been in it for a couple of weeks. And like I said, 9 out of 10 when I switch to the local one. Because see, that one I think is when it's going to be a little bit more tricky. So I might have to do some budgeting, because that's more on me, what I want the local one to bring in. Like, all my minimums are just what I feel I need for that lease to support, life, the company, all that. So I might adjust for the local. I might have it on the written down paperwork I have. I'd have to look. But as far as the lease goes, I'm pretty good with it. So, and they have a lot of depots, like here. I got the paper now, and I know oil storage alone. There's one in Fresno and Redding. There's one in Winnemucca, Nevada. So there's a lot of places you can get. I mean, because the fun of this one, which is why I want to jump to it, is not just stores. It's like oil storage, gas stations, and they got a lot of gas stations. And if you think I'm lying, paper. I'm not lying when I say I'm getting the paper. So they got a lot of places like oil filling stations. So they have a lot of options. So that's why I said when it comes to the local, I might make another video on that to see. But I think 9 out of 10, I'm going to just adjust my minimum for local. And I'll probably push that down to maybe 75. Because local, home, you ain't going to make that much. But just enough so I can break even to a certain extent. So alrighty then. Well, I guess I'll holler at y'all tomorrow sometime. Probably when we get close to the drop. Like I said, I'm going to do a little X trending tomorrow. Just see what's happening in the world. Keep everyone up to date. Right now, I'm going to do this paperwork. That's low mileage, but it's not that far of a trip. So, low mileage. Like I said, I just got to hit it a little bit harder tomorrow. and finish it up and go from there. So, all right, then I'll holler at y'all tomorrow. Maybe it's just me. Ooh, that's close. Maybe it's just me, but I've noticed a lot lately. They've been doing a lot more construction. And maybe it's just on my end. AI has just been a lot. AI. Won't be mean, I'll just put it like that. A lot more AI. Let's see if they'll be nice and let me over. A minute ago when we were backed up because of construction. Oh, okay, good. I was about to say. Because Peterbilt there, like just 20 miles ago when they did construction, wouldn't let me over. And I'm like, bruh, you know how hard it is with trucks out here. Prime example, look at this bus. Like, I just don't get what's going on with the AI these days. But hey, it's what it is. As you know, as a driver, your job is to get around it all, get there safely, and deal with all the minutiae you gotta go through just to get 2 miles sometimes. So I think we getting going now. Should be on a good little road for a while. So I'll get with y'all then. Say do a X trending. I got the hammer down right now. I'm trying to get up here because maybe it's the traffic, the hills. Because you saw I left at 5. 4 hours from that should have been 9. Get there. But good Lord, between traffic being stopped and this ain't even a heavy load, but I guess I got some hills. It's freaking 10 o'clock, and I still got 3 freaking hours to go. So I don't know. You got me. But that's what you see. I am trying to keep it around 70 because I can go 80, but I don't want to max out, just especially with this liquid load. Well, not a liquid, it's actually gas, I believe. Ethane. No, I want to say it's liquid. But either way, it's flammable, it can maneuver, it can surge, and it's just not worth getting that dangerous with it. But I got the hammer down. I am trying to get there on time because I only got the 2 to 3 window. Yep, 2 to 3. So, as it stands right now, I'm going to get there 2:19. So, I'm pushing her. See, I'm pushing her. We'll get there as long as everything stays smooth under 1 o'clock. So I feel bad I didn't get to do my X trending because I'm just too focused on getting there now, and it's not like the last time I did it was all smooth and everything. So not for today, my apologies, but there will be another one. The reviews I got on that, and a lot of people said they enjoyed that, just being in touch with stuff and just keeping up to date. So that'll happen more often. Just gotta get over here now and drop this trailer. Catch this gear, which you don't want to. That's okay, that's my fault. Too high in RPMs. That transmission fluid's really hot. Got a lot of pressure, so you gotta let it calm down a little bit to float. I can get these so easily, letting it calm down and not too high in RPMs. And sometimes I just clutch it like that because it's the surefire way you're gonna get it. Get over here to Kimzo and drop this load. That funky, I hate this turn. But I've learned how to deal with it. Make it easier. Like I said, as a driver, you learn how to do it your own ways to make it better for you. I ain't going all the way through there. That's just crap. And the downside is when stupid blind people, they do it. Oh, okay. When they want to come up on that side, like they don't see you swinging in the middle, like common sense will tell you I'm doing something here, but whatever. Like I said, thankfully this time didn't happen, and it's good to go. That's what I said. I was putting the hammer down because if I had just coasted along, I would not be here by 2 o'clock. I mean, yeah, exactly. I know. That's why I was putting the hammer down. But I would not have been here on time by 2 o'clock. So I'm getting there. Like I said, it's still gonna be I got a little window, a small window. Like I think I'm gonna get there, checked in, and everything by like 2:15. But I think the time is 2 to 3. Yeah, so 2:02 to 3, so I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna be on time. Ain't gonna say I'm late, but I could just tell getting through Utah back there, Salt Lake and all that, I was not where I wanted to be time-wise. I was not where I wanted to be. And shoot, technically speaking, I'm going to have to fudge the log a little bit because... no, keep going. Because I ran 8 hours and I haven't stopped, so that would be illegal. Swinging hard, there we go. That's a weird Kimzo to be this far out, but it's a big plant. Catch a gear, calm down. There we go. I wonder if I can just keep going straight instead of turning. This says turn, but you know what, we're gonna try something, see if this works. I thought so. I was about to say, why turn just to swing around? That's just stupid. Save a little time. I mean, I'm gonna still be right on the brim, but I did get it. Say the main office is... I've never been to this Kimzo, so hey, something new. Never been here. What the heck was that? I guess the dip in the road, it didn't look that deep or high or escalated or elevated rather, but didn't damage nothing, but that was different. Yeah, I guess that's the main office, so throw it in neutral, chop that down. I'm gonna be running out here. Hey, there we go. Stop it right there. Run in here, check in, and be good to go. Alright, they said close down. Let me. There we go. Spot down there, drop it. And it should be fine. So let's go. Nope, not there. So I want to say it's in this corner. Yeah, see, don't Gallon and Kimzo look very similar? But it is what it is. Where's the drop? Where's the drop? Next to the other Kimzo. So I think to make it easy for myself, and I got so much room, I'm just blindsided. I hate blindsiding, but it's just the easiest way in this situation, because then I'd have to pull up, swing it around, and I'm like, I got all this room. I'm not a fan, don't get me wrong, not my first choice. But for this drop, it's just the easier, smoother, more, I want to say accurate, but just the more, I guess you could say, comfortable level. However you want to say it, that's what I'm choosing though. The options available, that's the one I'm choosing. You see, I can get it in one just like I did. But I am going to pull up just to even it out here. There we go. And no dock to bump into, so I got to just get it back in here. And that's why I love dropping hooks, baby. All I do is drop it, get back up, grab the bills, and I'm done. So. There we go. Alrighty then. Drop it. What did I tell you? Excellent. Excellente. Cool, cool, cool. Let me fill out this paperwork and I'll get back with y'all in the video. Alright, paperwork's all said and done. That's all good. I'm gonna just slip over here. I think they had like a little slot up top where you can park. No, some do, some don't. That's I'm just roll up here. Oh wait, shoot, this one's definitely got all kinds of space out there. That's right. Yeah, because it ain't up there like I thought. It's all kinds of spaces out here. Okay, that works. So I'm gonna sit over here. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna park right behind Freightliner there. Yep, that's what I'm gonna do. Because he could be doing the same thing I'm about to do. Just look at the board, see what we got going back. Well, I can't do nothing today because I only got like 3 hours left on my log legally. Oh, there we go. So behind him. And that's good there, so I'll stop it. There we go. Alright, check since we here, see if they got anything in Utah, Moab, Prince Vernal. No, nothing there. Yeah, nothing there. So that's the oil storage and gas stations. Utah. Oh, yeah, they got one in Ogden. I mean, they got sister companies too. Sorry, I was away from the mic. They got sister companies too. I want to say I don't know, they're very limited. But I think they do. I just didn't write them all down, but I will. I'll do that later. But let's go ahead and look at the job market. Freight market. And I need to talk to them. I'll probably call them up about getting it empty. Yeah, so. And obviously, Kimzo is one of theirs. And Rail Export's one of theirs. So we got options. As of right now, they don't have nothing. That's why I said I need to get it empty. See what I can get going back. And I want to say Sell Goods and Walbert are part of them too. So I'm going to call them up. We'll talk to them. I'm trying to get back down there. Back home. And there's nothing. So let's see what the next city, Salt Lake. Not much from Gallon up here. Well, I mean, it's still a good lease. Still good lease, I'm about to say, but it's one of them ones. It's not just them alone. It's got a lot of sister company association, so we'll go from there. So, yep, nothing. Yeah, okay, well, as you see. So, I'm going to call them up. They'll get a further, clarification on what their sister companies are. Then I'm going to talk to them about getting it empty, which I probably won't get, but 9 out of 10, I'm probably going to be pulling from Kimzo, Rail Export. And if I had to pick one right now, none of them really work. But I got to take a 10-hour break anyway, so I might just call this a day and deal with it tomorrow. See what we got going down and go from there. So, alrighty then, let me get on out. Get on out of that. Get outside. Like I said, I'm calling it today, so do the pre-trip and just show y'all the truck one more time. You've seen it before, but not the Western Star, something different. So just give you a look. Which I like this truck. It's very unique, very different from a lot of other models. Need to do some work with it, make it a little more flashy. Because when I got this, I just got it to get it, not really put my touch on it. So, but that's another day thing. So, alrighty then. Well, as always, thanks for watching. Really appreciate it. And I will holler at y'all in the next Home Daily. Take it easy. Be safe out here.